Hey guys, welcome back to the Dawghouse. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you know when we do upload a video. And also, if you're already subscribed and you're not on notifications, turn that on. So if you like this video, stay tuned because it's the beginning of a series that we are going to start to do because we ended up with a reason to do a series. So first and foremost, let me introduce Blue. All right, guys, it is about almost 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and this is the the first morning with Blue. That's probably like the longest conversation I've had with Blue since he's been here, and now that I'm talking to a camera, it's even more conversation, but we'll get over that. What I'm doing is I need to get these Kongs and bones filled with these treats and stuff, or it's not even treats, it's just soaked dog food that I make soft and then I freeze it in the Kongs. I've gone over that in a previous video. And then of course some peanut butters that doesn't have xylitol in it. I always forget to bring that up because that's a thing and that could be very dangerous. Right now, yes, these kids are kind of right here with me while I do this, but Blue on the other hand is a known counter surfer, so I can tell he wants to get closer, but he has already been corrected for not even allowed to sniff the counter, not even allowed to even almost notice the counter. And now he's at a point where he won't get, that's about 2 feet. This has been his distance so far. Right now I'm talking, so he's actually getting a little bit more excited. So I'm gonna kind of stop doing that. And I'm going to start filling my Kongs. My dogs were raised to not counter surf at all. Like, they don't really understand the situation. Dexter has occasionally, if he knows it's almost like he knows it's a Kong is up here that belongs to dogs and he gets it. There we go, that's what we like. Look how he mimics the good dogs. That's really, you're not a good dog. You're not even a good cat. Poppy. It's not about Poppy. Lila's too small. Yeah, I got it. So, anyways, this is what I like. He is calmly hanging out, around some fun stuff on the counter. I've walked away. He basically almost followed me instead of trying to get on the counter. But yeah, so this is what we're doing. This is the first morning. And we'll go over some other stuff that I've done already. So let me get some Kongs ready. Always my treat bag. Doesn't have treats in it. It normally holds my pet corrector, my compressed air little doohickey, just in case if we're approached by another dog. I don't play those games. Usually that's in here. It's not going to be in there today, so hopefully we don't have that issue. As you can see, I'm taking just these two guys together. This one's going to be on a prong. Grim is not going to be on a prong. He's going to be on just a leather slip if I can find it. So as you can see, he's pretty used to the walk routine. He knows what's up. He's a little excited. That's okay because I know he doesn't get out of control. But I don't want him getting super excited before we go out on a nice walk. That's just going to set up the walk for it to be chaotic. And that's not what we're having here. No. I'm not even going to say that's not what we want because it doesn't matter what we want because it's going to be what happens and what I make happen. Isn't that right? So yeah, Grim's got the stem caught his little mini educator on because he's going through a little fear stage right now, but I rarely have to use it, but we'll see. And he's been foraging just a tiny bit because he's not that he's like pulling at all, but he gets a little bit ahead, so he's still learning that part. And I think with him, he did it worse last night on our very first walk together. I think he's just kind of like, I'm in front of you, dude. So we're gonna kind of try to fix that. Blue Dog already has his pinch on and he's ready to go because he's been wearing it in the house regardless with a leash. So there isn't that excited get dressed moment right now, which is good. But we're gonna go on our walk. I keep Grim in a foose heel. We are not doing that kind of stuff with Blue right now. He's just basically, I don't even know if he knows heel or anything like that. He walks really nice on a leash, But right now I just want him to walk with us. Not smelling everything, not pulling, not going crazy. Walk with us. So last night when I first came, we did a walk down this area. Easy. There wasn't any cars. So he's a little bit more stressed around the cars. He's not used to this. Grim is. But we're not going to allow him to be frantic. But he's doing good. This is learning to cope, and now he wants to, hey. Not foraging to go sniff. Yeah, learning to cope with being here by the street. It's good. This is how you deal with it. Every day. And then this will be a no-brainer. This will be not hard at all for you. Hello, welcome to the Dawghouse's first mukbang or mukbang or whatever it's called. I'm just kidding. But I wanted to show you that, and not be rude because this grosses me out. So we had our walk about an hour ago, and then they were allowed to chill out, have some water after they weren't so panty, which is that's my rule. And I just wanted to show you, I made some breakfast for myself. And of course, Blue stayed away from the kitchen area. My dogs are kind of allowed to like lounge near it or in it as long as they're not like begging almost at the counter, which is also, it's kind of like some people would be like, oh, doesn't that mean that, you know, you're not letting that dog do it, but you're allowing those dogs to do it? It's like, well, my dogs they're not naughty like that dog has been known to be. And it's actually even better impulse control for him to have to watch the good dogs be allowed to do something and he's not allowed. Everything is a training opportunity, so that's all that we're doing. But I also wanted to say that he's also known as a counter surfer and just a food motivated dog. And he's fasting for the first 24 hours, and he's got water and everything, and he's doing fine. He's kind of a chubby boy, so he's fine. And I have bacon and all kinds of stuff in my plate right now while I'm eating. And I've got he's a jet. Oh, the kitten. Oh no, it's Lila. Guess who we're finding out is the instigator in in-house play? Lila. So, he was laying down perfectly. No ma'am. This is how she gets Grim in trouble. But Grim knows how to stay laying down and still play with her. So it's kind of funny. But as you can see, he got a little correction. So did she. And he's now back. I didn't tell him nothing. I'm not telling him to downstay. I'm not telling him to sit anywhere. I'm expecting behaviors, and he's giving them. He's offering them. Pretty well, actually. So just wanted to show that little part because we are documenting this, so I'll be back. All right, we are gonna go do some chuck it with mainly Grim because I don't know what Blue Man knows what to do with the chuck it ball or fetch, and also there's no way in heck that I'm letting him off a leash to even play fetch right now. So my goal is gonna be for Grim to get his chuck it session in, and then have Blue just out there and existing. Oh, did you just notice the camera, you weirdo? Or the microphone? You're funny. We're gonna get Grim his chuck it session in, and then also I'm gonna have Blue just out there, not getting involved in all the excitement. So I feel like that's just a good something to practice. So, a little impulse control. Do you have any, Blue? You like to be talked to because I won't talk to you, huh? All right. I don't know the story behind fetching stuff, but I can tell, I'm not even going to try right now with talking, but I can tell that he has a game of keep away. So I'm not even playing his games, I don't go to him, I just turn around and let him have it. And he actually just follows. Brings it back. Chuck-it is over. I'm going to let them have some water out here because lo and behold, of course, Mr. Blue here is, he's a worse drinker than Grim about getting it everywhere. So we're going to do an outside bowl right this second. So, all right, panting dogs. That was fun. That was really good. He did really good. A lot better than I thought. Grim, you did worse than I thought. Let's go.